All right, let's go ahead and get started with 4,194. This is our 6-year, 10-box MLB. We have a 25% filler to run. It's filling up our remaining 6 spots in this break. Your fillers are Lincoln. Scott U went full degen for 6. Eric T, Paul F, Isaac E, Sherry W, Spencer, Greg for 2. Pete T, Monty R, Chris H, Stevie, Dan Lee, Robert T, Josh G for 2, Chris H, and Robert Knight. That is going to be 24 of you. Top 6 make it on in. What's up, Joey? What's going on, Joey? Let's go 4 times short random here. Top 6 are getting a spot in this break. Here you go, fillers. 2, 3, and your top 6. We've got Scott for 1, Josh G for 1, Greg G for 2, Eric T, and Robert T for another one, making it on into the break. You guys are in. Everybody who missed will get you in the filler giveaway at the end of the evening. Many, many, many hours to come. Top 6 were in the break right there. I'm glad we got Scott for 1 because he did have 6 fillers. Everybody who missed will get you in that filler giveaway at the end of the night. Your combo teams in this one, we're going to switch it up just a little bit because it's a 6-year break. We're going Guardians and the White Sox, the Twins and the non-MLB, Astros and the A's, and the Blue Jays and the Marlins. Phil T on top, Robert T on the bottom. Let's go 7 times. 7 times on the names, 7 times on your teams. And good luck, everybody. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Greg G up top, all the way down to Jeff M on the bottom. What would non-MLB be? So in like Flawless, there's Japanese baseball players. There's NLB players as well. There's, I think like Bud Selig has a card. So it's any card like that. Like, I don't know in this break if there's going to be. I actually, in this break, I'm not sure if there's going to be any non-MLB. But we always have a non-MLB spot just in case. To cover things like pop culture, who sometimes like, I don't know, just like a weird pop culture card winds up in a box somehow. Like a case hit or something like that. So, non-MLB, yeah. If, like, for example, we were doing Series 1 and CJ Stroud auto comes out, it would go to the non-MLB spot. Diamondbacks on top, Nationals on bottom. Rarely does it come into play. Usually about once every other week, there's a non-MLB card. Something weird, yeah. Angels up top, all the way down to the Twins, non-MLB. Or a cut auto example. Yeah, if we hit like a presidential cut, it would go to non-MLB. Greg with the Angels. Dan S with the Reds. Furry Goat Diamondbacks. Robert T with the Blue Jays and the Marlins. Christian H with the Cardinals. Neil with the Guardians and the White Sox. We have Scott U with the Rangers. Adam L with the Nats. Dylan with the Dodgers. Marcus with the Royals. Eric T with the Mariners. Andrew W with the Yankees. Robert H with the A's and the Astros. Teddy with the Mets. Russell with the Rays. James D with the Pirates. Monty with the Phillies, Philip T with the Red Sox, Kenny W with the Giants, Randall F with the Braves, Josh G with the Tigers, Matthew Z with the Cubs, Yazin with the Padres, Josh M with the Orioles, Christian H with the Rockies, Greg G with the Brewers, and Jeff M, Twins, non-MLB. Hit a Patrick Mahomes, goes non-MLB. Yes. I don't think he has cards, but sure. So, like the Acuna duel, so is that what, Acuna and Travis Scott? Is that what it was? Acuna and Stroud or whatever? Yeah, so non-MLB would have half of it and the Braves would have the other half. Did I hear pop culture? No, I was just making a reference. No pop culture tonight. If you guys have trades, I'm going to give you about 1 more minute to talk them, then we'll get on into this break. Let me actually go see what's in this break while you guys talk trades. I gotta look. What is in this thing? I made this thing on Sunday night on No Sleep.
By the way, Corbin Carroll's been lighting it up.
Corbin Carroll's been on fire. In this break, we have 22 Finest, 24 Luminaries. We have 25 Chrome Black. Is this 25 Chrome Black? This is 25 Chrome Black, yep. We have 23 Immaculate. We'll start off with 23 Chrome Platinum Anniversary. We have another box of black. We have Logo Fractor, 2021 5-star. One's going to be interesting. And we have 2019 Bowman's Best in this thing. This is a very eclectic mix. I was hoping we would have Top Sterling on release day. I wasn't confident, and unfortunately we do not. We will have it for Saturday, and then again for Wednesday. Sherry says, I watched the stream back. Thank you so much for the Curry Auto. Man, we gave away a Curry Kaboom and a Curry Auto on Saturday night. Congrats, Sherry, on the auto. Ship that one out, UPS for you. 2-day with insurance, so that one should be at your doorstep by the end of the week or so. All right, let's start off with Platinum Anniversary. Let's see if we get one of those City Edition packs. I think they're case hits. No City Edition pack. Can't believe I actually still had this on the shelf. It was like sitting behind some Heritage boxes. Yeah, Junior Caminero does have 5 home runs in 6 days. A lot of Super Fractor opportunities in this break. Super Fractor bounty at $1,580. 505 says, I need the Blackman Super and the Red Prism to complete my rainbow of 23. Wow, to complete the rainbow. Can't wait for Platinum to drop this year. Massive rookie. Yes. We still need 24 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary to drop. We still have 2024 Topps Inception dropping. Next week or the week after next. The next week we have 25 Series 2 baseball. We're not going to break it. That's what we have coming out. Alright. Super Fractor or bust. Let's go. Tuglia. Santos. There's going to be Max Muncy. 82 of 99 for the Dodgers. The Doyers. Castellanos. Edgar. Adam Wainwright on the Refractor. Cruz, Luis Medina. Andrew Jones, 75 of 88, going to the Braves. There's for Randall. X-Fractor of Casey Mize. Do I know what the retail price on Inception this year is? I'm going to guess it's $199, but no, I don't actually know it off the top of my head. I'm going to guess it's about $199. I have 27 of 36 Mosaic Bo Nix Rainbow. It's getting expensive. Are you missing the 101s, Coombs? The 101s are never the fun ones to find. If you're doing a rainbow and you're just down to 1 or 2, and it's the 101s, that always sucks. That always a feel bad. It's better if you get the 101 and then you try to put the rainbow together, because you got like the hardest piece. I didn't pull you one card. I'm sorry, City by the Bay. Like, what's one that I'm never gonna see? I'm never gonna see the black 101s of the Sean Kemp from 1920 Prism. 2019-20 Prism, I have the whole rainbow, except the black shimmer, the black 101, a black gold, and the Nebula. Like, I'm never gonna see those. Or, yeah, you get down to 1, and then they list it at a comical price. Yeah, that always happens, too. The hijack, yeah. Don't ever let anybody know you're putting together a rainbow. 48 of 100, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Don't let anybody know that you're putting together a rainbow. Hijack ya. Taj Bradley Refractor. Quietly put it together and then show it off when it's done. Francisco Alvarez, 282 of 499 for the Mets, rookie. Buddy got a Will Ricard 101. Told him he may as well rainbow it up. Yeah, he should. Roger Clemens as a Blue Jay. And Encarnacion. And don't tell anybody. The No Huddle Black Bo Nix is up for 20K. Damn. Damn. Still have our auto to find in this box. Yeah, I'm selling. Hey, I'll be honest. I'm guilty of doing that too. I have cards in my collection that are for sale, but I want, you know, I want a price that the card's worth less than, because I don't really want to sell it, but it's kind of for sale, so I kind of get it within reason, right? Like, within reason. You're obviously not going to ask for $1 million or something like that on a $1,000 card, but I think it's perfectly justified. You know, if you have a card that's valued at like $1,800 and you don't want to sell it, put it up for like $3,000 and you want $3,000, and if somebody's willing to pay it, sure, I'll depart with it then. But hey, I like that card. I don't want to get rid of it for what it's worth. And I think that's fair. But when somebody puts up a $1,000 card for $10,000, like, that's a little unreasonable. All right. Should have an auto in these packs. Love to see a super. Get somebody paid out. Aparicio. Who's Freddie Tarnack? Jaimer Candelario, 44 of 499. Who is some of these people in this set?
They made them up.
I guess you guys can get the major bounty in this one as well. I just realized that. Chris Bryant for the Rockies, 505's favorite Rocky of all time. Pedro. Scott Rowland, JML's favorite Hall of Famer of all time. Brian De La Cruz, 57 of 75 on the Rose Gold Twill. Musgrove, Ricky Henderson. Where's our auto at? Brian Rocio. I'm starting to get worried. Where's this auto at? Beatty, Yandy Diaz. It's right here. It's Ethan Small for the Brewers is our auto. And Anthony Rendon. Not a good box. We'll just forget that that box happened. We will move right on into some Logo Fractor.
Taylor would say, turn of the box.
I told someone trying to lowball that lives in a rent... That's funny. Told someone trying to lowball that lives rent-free on my shelf prices. Yep. Fair enough. If you don't want to sell a card, but you want to show it off or let the world know you have it and you put it up at a museum price, it just depends. If it's a comical price, just take it down. But if it's like 200% comp, then whatever, right? Comps can also go up. They don't just go down. Comps can also go up. Like, I have a Caitlin Clark True Gold from Prism Draft right now. And I showed it off on Instagram, and somebody asked what I want for it, and I said, that's $3,000. And they said the last comp is 18, and I'm like, yeah, I want three G's for it. Because I don't really want to sell it. I have people message me on eBay trying to work a price, and there's JML. What did JML do to you, Gimp Daddy? Show me on the comp where JML hurt you. Alright, these should just be base cards. Can't have chances that ain't autos and Logo Fractor base packs. Had to duck out for about an hour. What did I miss? Not much. Not a whole lot. Basketball was not our greatest break. What's up, Robert?
I responded.
Curtis Meade, Jordan Westberg, Royce Lewis, Quinn Priester, Aurelius, and Christian Yelich. Alright, we have 2 Logo Fractor packs. Here's where we're going to get our autos or color. What's your lowest? No, what's your highest? What's the most you'll pay? Garrett Cole for the Yankees on the Logo Fractor. Christian Yelich. Sal Frelick. About an hour and a half out of the Switch 2 release, and I'm number 7 out of 53 people.
What's the big launch game?
What's the main launch game? Like, what does everyone want on the launch game? Like, what's the best launch, the game they're launching? Riley Green, 74 of 99. Riley, gonna be for the Detroit Tigers. Joshy. Mario Kart World. Okay. Is that Mario Kart with party chat? Is that what I saw? It's going to have party chat. It means you're going to be able to chat with the people you're racing against. In most Switch games, you couldn't do that. Now they're, like, normalized, standardizing it with Xbox and PlayStation. Alright, we need a much better pack here. Aqua in here. Brenton Doyle for the Rockies. Logan Webb, Forrest Wall. Matt Olson. For the Mariners, kind of team color. Is that Julio? Julio Rodriguez, 175 of 199. Bringing toxic game chat to Nintendo. Yup. Get ready. You're going to hear some awful things, kids. 175 of 199. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners.
Did I get that? No, I had some nice cards.
How many dingers is your boy Cal going to hit? The man is a beast. He might pop off for about 45, 50 this year. He stays healthy. What's next? Let's go ahead and do some 22 Finest. Nice color match for sure. We'll do 22 Finest. Shohei has autographs in this set as an Angel. Now, Shohei has autos. We pulled a red auto Shohei from this set one time. Many, many moons and years ago. Is that like the only major launch game? Is there any other first-party launch games? Just that one from Nintendo? We're just going to skip right past that card. We're going to skip right past that card. Mario's bundle. Okay. We'll skip right past that one. And we've got Devers on the aqua green, or the lava green. 35.99. Raffy Devers going to Boston. Going to Philip T. Show us Shohei, please. This pack has 3 cards. Miranda, Bieber, and Marte. Next pack is going to have 8 cards. Am I taking OKC? You know what? I have money down on the Pacers. This is a really weird box. Chas McCormick is our first auto for Houston. I took the Pacers before the playoffs started, and now I've got my favorite team up against the team that I have 4,500 to 1 on. So there's remakes of Donkey Kong, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears Kingdom, and a couple others like Cyberpunk. Everything just reinvented with 60 euro. Okay, fair enough. Grab my son a few Pokemon packs today from Target. Let me tell you, these scalpers that were there were scumbags, no life, no job losers. Pokemon community has been up in arms over the scalping situation lately. See the videos of Costco of the fights for the restock? Crazy. Cornerstone of Josh Hader. And that's going to be Randy Arozarena for the Rays. Going to Russell. There you go, Russell. That is 987 of 125. I've seen the videos. Tumbling over each other. I've seen him. Pokemon community is dealing with what the trading card community dealt with for like 3 years. Back when retail was scorching hot. Shane Boz, Miggy, Jose Ramirez, and Yordan Alvarez. Now all the Pokemon Snap sells out, and the Prism and everything just sits there. Chris Bryant. Mark McGuire is going to be on the die cut. There's going to be Pete Alonso and Nolan Arenado. What are you doing?
You want to jump scare.
It's funny. Alright, second mini box. Definitely check it out, Bensky. Did I ever play Pokemon Go? Yes, when it first came out. For like 6 months, I was all over it. Buxton, Matt Olson, and Byron Buxton again. Yeah. Played Pokemon Go for like 6 months. Actually, the night that it was released, I was in the hospital sitting next to Run Goodwife as she was about to have gallbladder surgery. So I was literally, that's all I could do on that first night is I just played Pokemon Go all night. Pokemon Go is a lot of fun. I want to get back into it, but I probably won't. It was fun. 14-25 for the Phillies. That is Matt Vierling on the auto. Not the Philly we were looking for. I remember the first month it came out, we were all down in, me and a couple friends were down in Bellevue, like the park in Bellevue next to the shopping center. And we were just walking around in circles chasing Pokemon. There was literally hundreds of people in the park all playing the game. Everybody had their battery packs. Was this like 2016? And I remember there was a Gyarados that spawned in one corner of the park. Everybody went just running across the park. Everybody just went running across the park to get the Gyarados. People were screaming because it was like a rare Pokemon at the time. Altuve on the Cornerstones. Rookie for Kansas City. That is MJ Melendez, a wrong KC rookie. 159 to 250. Remember, does anybody remember Pokemon Go before they put a speed limit on it? When you could play doing 5 miles an hour in your car? Me and Run Goodwife did that in the winter of 2016. When it was really cold out, we just drive around slow all around the city because there'd be nobody on the roads. And we just drive around and catch Pokemon. Randy Rosarina. Hunter Green Refractor. Xander Bogaerts and Jose Altuve. That's how I found my first Dragonite. What's up, Jesus? It was fun to do that, man. And then they took it away from us. Nicola Dolo, finest rookie. Like, what if you're on the butt? What if you're on the bus? The butt. What if you're on the bus and you're playing Pokemon Go? You just couldn't anymore. Saw a guy dive and swim across the harbor in my town for a Gyarados. The water was 61 degrees in Lake Michigan. Oh, jeez. I'm talking about Pokemon Go. Yeah, my friend learned how to VPN into wherever and move around the city. Yeah, he learned how to hack. Do I collect Pokemon? I do. George Kirby. Aura of Excellence of the Judge, and we're going to end that box with Verlander. Vic did that too, yeah. I remember shooting at people for trespassing on Pokemon Go. Unbelievable, Renegade. Why would you do that? Let's go ahead and go all the way back to 2019. All the way back to 2019 for Bowman's Best. Why would you do that, man? They were just trying to get some Pokemon. Bro defending his own gym. Oh my gosh. Why would you do that, Renegade? I found Pikachu on the toilet in a rest stop. I remember I really liked to play when I was like traveling, because I went down to Arizona one time and there were a bunch of like Growlithes and like a bunch of Pokemon that weren't in my area, like Growlithes and Onix down there, because it was a hot environment. I thought that was really cool. Up in our area, we had a lot of the bug and plant and grass Pokemon. Going to a Pokemon Go event in Jersey. Do they still do events? I know they have a world championship. It's kind of crazy. Breu, Justice Sheffield, Neophyte Sensations of Nick Senzel. That is going to be non-numbered on that one. I was expecting to see numbers. Dean Kramer on the Future Foundation. And Will Wilson on the Refractor.
Numbers are rare in this one.
Yeah, that's right. You only see 1 or 2 numbered per box. Riley Green, prospect when he was young, Javi Baez, Reese Hoskins. There's going to be a franchise favorites of Riley Green again. And a refractor of Sixto Sanchez. What's he up to these days? Is Sixto still in the league? He was supposed to be a hyped pitching prospect. There's baby Corbin Carroll. Look how young he looks. Corbin for the Furry Goat. Yasiel Puig. Mike Trout on the Power Producers. Nick Lodolo might be our first auto. It is for the Reds. Going to Daniel S. And Cody Bellinger on the Refractor. Lodolo is our first of 4 autos in the box. We have a giveaway for chat coming on up after this break for you guys. Do a giveaway for chat. What do we have up next? We have our Leaf Metal left side half and half. He's a bust. He busted his hand signing for Panini in 2020. That's funny. He did. I do remember hitting him a lot in Panini, like Prism Baseball that year. Jeezy, what's up, homie? This is your first one to sort tonight, FYI. You can sort the baseball if you, or the basketball we just did if you want. I've seen crazy videos. Me too. Will Smith. There's going to be Joe Adele to 250. 223 of 250. 4 off our major bounty. Future Foundations of Jordan Adams and Alex Bregman. I'm going to have to watch a replay of Money in the Bank Saturday. We have a daughter's graduation bar. She graduated last Friday. There you go, Robert. We'll be live during Money in the Bank, so we're not going to push the stream out or anything. We'll be live during Money in the Bank. I'm curious to see what happens at Costco with the Switch releases. That should be interesting. John Means, there's going to be Adley Rushman. The videos will be wild. Franchise favorites of Wander. I don't know about that. And Kershaw. Last pack. We should have another auto in here. Want to see like Julio, Corbin Carroll, one of those names. A random uh-oh. We have a redemption. I can't promise we're going to get it. I can't promise we're going to get it. There is a shortage of Switch 2. There will be a demand for it. Wander Franco. Oh, boy. We have a redemption. I don't know if we're going to get this one. Hopefully it's not insane. Best of 2029 autograph of Hunter Bishop. I don't even know what team Hunter Bishop is. Hunter Bishop goes to non-MLB because he's probably not playing anymore. No. We'll look at the checklist on this one. Somebody can let me know where Hunter Bishop, who? I know. He's a giant.
What do we get? What do
El
we
Gigante.
get? You get nothing. And what you have earned
You guys want who the F's?
is nothing.
He was their 2019 first overall pick. Or first round pick.
Oh, I knew the jabroni was gonna come out.
What the f is this piece of?
Who? You guys all sound like White Sox Tom over there. Pull a Charlie Condon auto and he'd be like, who? Hunter. There he is right there. We just had to open one more pack. Hunter Bishop. That's our guy. He's still in the minors after all these years. Damn. 27 of 150. Clayton Kershaw. Kyle Tucker is going to be on the rookie. Or on the... Yeah, Kyle Tucker was a rookie this year. Kyle Tucker on the Atomic and Brandon Lowe. Send it in. See what you get. You'll get 2 packs of Big League and a thank you card. He's on the Sacramento team, so you can see him, and that's funny.
We can get the redemption.
Get the redemption sign. Oh, Jeezy, you're gonna have to go to the email and grab the new list. 22. It actually just starts off with active now. You'll see it. My bad. I was gonna do that for you earlier, and then I just forgot.
You know, it was funny because I was like,
Gorman, Mackenzie Gore, Jared Kelenic. There's going to be Corbin Carroll on the franchise favorites and Royce Lewis.
he's like, yeah.
Sacramento River Cats legend. Top saves are big league packs for special passes at Fanatics Fest. That's funny. Hopefully we don't see any more redemptions. I think we have an auto here. DeYoung Guerrero Power Producers rookie. On the back, Keone Cavaco. Who remembers him? What's up, V? Auto. Michael Tuglia is our auto. Gonna be for the Colorado Rockies, who somehow managed to win 3 in a row. Somehow, some way. They swept the Marlins. Going to Colorado, going to Christian H.
Unreal, bro.
Please hold my package going out of town. Listen, you have to hold your own package. I'm not touching your package. Shipping it.
Shipping it.
Eloy Jimenez, Chris Paddock, Sharuyan Newton for the Mets, Griffin Canning. Ain't nobody got time for that. I physically sent in 2 redemptions from 2017 and got Fanatics points. Fanatics cash or whatever. Gary Sanchez. Brett Beatty. I got you, Vic. Kopech. I don't want to hear about your excursions, Vic. You guys did not know Vic is a talent scout of a Major League Baseball organization. Last pack. We have an atomic, maybe an atomic auto or a die cut auto. Maybe we have something. Keston Hira. What team is he currently playing for? I know. Do you guys know? He's currently a starting player in the starting 9 for the Colorado Rockies. DeGrom, Bryce Harper. Atomic Power Producers of Bryce Harper, and we do have a die-cut auto of Sharuyan Newton. 65 of 150. Future Foundations. That future is still not happened. Still not happened.
Future Endeavor, you mean?
Future Endeavors. That's right. Future Endeavors for the Mets. Wow, we have been skunked out through our first 3 boxes of this break. They're skunking us. They're doing us dirty. They're doing us very dirty. Is that the first letter of the money sign? It is. You know what? It is. Look at that auto. That's the reason why he didn't make it in the majors is because he had to sign that. He blew his arm out. Look at that auto. Look at that auto.
He didn't make it because he was all about the
This dude can sign his name consistently like that, but he couldn't hit a ball. What the hell?
That's funny.
Yeah, this dude's arm is gone. What is he thinking? Let's go back to 2021 and do a couple 5-star. 3 autos per pen. Signed 249 cards and lost feeling in his hands. 2021 5-star. It's not about the rookies. It's about the legends. LC Gaming, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's first time ever in the breaks on this one. There's a first time for everything. There's a first time. Hit a Ryan Sandberg auto. That's not bad at all. Ryan Sandberg, 22 of 25. Going to the Cubbies. Going to Matthew Z. It's a nice start to this box. Ryan Sandberg. Silver or gold signatures on that one. And how about Deivi Garcia? It's not about the rookies in this one. It's not about the rookies. Somebody give me a comp on a Sandberg. JML, do you remember Deivi Garcia?
Yeah.
Your favorite player? Love that Rhino, says Eric V. What do you remember about him?
They called him like Mini Pedro.
Mini Pedro? Is he still playing?
No, he had a lot of arm issues.
Oh, is that not a 180 point? Jeez.
A lot of arm issues.
He had arm issues. Got it.
He was actually decent. I think in like 2019 or 20. One of those years.
Well, Deivi Garcia is about a $4 auto. Let me know if there's any comps to 25 on the Ryan Sandberg. We'll save it for now. We have another box of 5-stars, so let's go ahead and do that one while we wait for a comp. Sandberg signs through the mail for 50 bucks. So obviously a pack pulled card is going to be worth more than a All right. Second box. Sub 100, got it. Dwight Gooden is going to kick off this box. On card, Dwight Gooden going to the Mets. Going to Teddy. And your second auto. Tim Anderson. Tim Anderson, the fall off needs to be studied. The fall off of Tim Anderson needs to be studied. This guy had a couple really big years. Was he a batting champ? He was hitting like 300. And then he got punched in the face, and that was game over. All right, no one touches yet in this break. We still have 4 boxes. Not a buyer on the Anderson. No home since Jose Punt. I know. I don't know anything about collects. I don't know if it's good or not. To 25, Ryan Sandberg. Let's do our Chrome Black. We have 2 boxes of Chrome Black. I have no experience with collects. He's hitting doubles and then roughed. Then Rougned Odor, and now he's seeing double. Yep. He got into that fight with Rougned Odor. Was it Ramirez or is it Rougned? Yeah, that was with Batista. Yeah, you got your fights mixed up, my friend. Yeah, Jose Batista is the one who knocked Tim Anderson out. 30 and 55 on the Sandberg. Thank you, local Josh. 80 bucks. Buy it now. We need to get a one-touch. We have no one-touches yet in this break. Purple in here. You are correct, Taylor. Anytime you go back and rip older product, it does have a high probability of dust because the rookie classes are all decided. Julio, 51 of 75. Julio for the Mariners. Going to Seattle. Going to RT. Anytime you rip 2021 5-star, you know you're just looking for legends. You know that you're no longer looking for rookies. Maybe Jazz Chisholm. That's about it. We have gold mini diamond in here. Colt Keith. There's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Tariq Skubal. Hunter Green. Another one for the Mariners. That's going to be George Kirby. 30 of 50 on the gold. Going to Seattle. Going to RT. We still have iMac, and then we are ending this one with Luminaries from 2024. George Kirby. Your auto. Jordan Lawler is going to be on the auto. Going to the Furry Goat. Going to the Furry Goat. Jordan Lawler. Not our best auto right there. Mariners are finally retiring big units number. They are. Saw that in 2026. You know what would be nice? How about a $1,500 super fractor for somebody?
One to be retired twice.
Dontra Willis, rest in peace. The good old D-Train joke. Juan Soto. That's going to be Carlos Correa. Rat McCrur. Pete Alonso. Corbin Carroll. And Jose Barrios, 139 of 150 for the Toronto Blue Jays, going to Robert T. When he dusted a pigeon on a 100-mile-an-hour pitch, he did. He definitely did. One of the all-time baseball clips. Adley Rutschman with a home run against my Mariners with the solo shot. Tied it up. Damn. We have more gold in here. Jig Eater. There's going to be Marcus Semien, Corey Seager. Nacho Alvarez Jr. CJ Abrams. Gold. Padre. Fernando Tatis, 21 of 50. Going to Slam Diego, going to Yazin. Oh, Yazin. Team color match, too, Fernando Tatis. Your auto. Brewer. Sal Frelick bunting it down. We wanted to see Jackson Chourio. Sal Frelick going to Milwaukee, going to Greg G. Going to Greg G on that one. On the Sal Frelick. Not our best boxes of Chrome Black. 2 boxes remain in this break. We have 23 iMac and 24 Luminaries. Not been up to our standard for baseball. What's up, G23? 23 iMac. Looking for, I think, Jackson Holiday, Jackson Merrill, Jackson Chourio in this one. That's prospects. Marcelo Mayer in this one. Yep. Yep. James Wood is in the set too. Yep. You got legends as well. Ellie is in this one. Yeah, I think Ellie is in this one as a prospect. Yeah. Skeens, don't think Skeens is in this one. No Skeens. That was 24, yeah. Too old to be Skeens. Tin Kent's 4 of 15 is going to be your first card out. Going to St. Louis. Going to Christian H. Not Jesus Mate. This is 2 years before him. I feel like there's more. Is there supposed to be something else in this product? Or in this break? No, the Chrome Black. I thought there was Bowman. There is not Bowman in this one. Disregard. Disregard. We have a redemption next. I thought there was Bowman, but I just had to look at the graphic. We have a redemption. Prospect patch autographs. Robert Hassel. Robert Hassel's for the Nats. One of their top prospects. Going to Washington, going to Adam L. There's a missing Heritage hanger. He just got called up today. Or a couple weeks ago. Nice. Robert Hassel going to the Nats. I've not been watching Nats baseball if you haven't figured it out. Doug says, hey, RGL, big love from Nova Scotia. Thank you for watching, Doug. What's up, Lively? We've got Gavin Williams for Cleveland, 22 of 99. Roger Clemens inbound, says Josh. We'll see. That's a good guess in this box. You want to know a blaster box secret NBA hoops hobby? I heard that those were good. Gavin Williams. Next out. Bob Feller and Eddie Murray for Cleveland, the Guardians. Definitely game used right there. 4 of 25. Game player worn on both. Dual legends. Cleveland in this break. Cleveland rocks. That's Neil on the combo. Feller relic probably smells like his musty ass, says, wow. Wow. Come on, Taylor. Come on, Taylor. 2 of 49. How about Robert? What the heck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Going to Adam L. What?
Discount double check.
The old discount double check. Robert Hassel ×2. What on earth just happened? Why did we get a redemption and a live sticker? 2 of 49. Clearly Robert Hassel. Clearly Panini has some explaining to do. Buyer says Josh, says DC Josh. Redemption might be on card. I gotta imagine those are live by now, right?
What do you mean? The other one's the 99? That's the 49?
This one is the 49, yeah. Awkward.
Maybe the one's the 99 or redemption.
Yeah. Alright, and our final card in iMac. How about Sal Frelick, 23 of 49 from Milwaukee. Another one from Greg. 23 of 49 Frelick. We wanted to see Churio right there. Alright, we have one box left in this break. One card left in this break. Not up to our standard for baseball. Smells like musty. Oh, not his must. Well, it's got to sound like somebody. Why is he not bunting? I know. All right, final card in this break is from like a $600 box. One card, $600. Yeah, these are like 600 now. Well, Sterling is like 2,500 for 2 cards. No. I don't know. I don't know. It's just like $600 now. We need to hit it out of the park here. We need to walk away with one big hit for somebody. We need to walk away with one big hit. Your final card of the break. Is that a redemption? It is a redemption. Oh. Ooh, it's a redemption. It's a redemption.
Whoa.
Wait. There's a redemption on top of the card.
Wait.
There's a card. There's a Masters of the Mound. And then there's a redemption. All right, let's do the redemption last. Masters of the Mound is John Smoltz. There's a redemption. We got 2 cards. Good luck. 4 of 10 on the John Smoltz. Nice hit for Randall right there. There's a redemption sitting on top of the card. Let's do the old RGL. Come on in here. You guys can't read the name through the fabric. We have one more card. We have 2 cards. I've never seen this out of Luminaries. Good luck. You are due to receive award winner's autographed relic of Garrett Cole for the Yankees to wrap it up.
Wow.
Congratulations, Yankees. Andrew W. And that is going to do it for the break. We'll one-touch that one on up. I thought it was going to be a booklet, too.
I assume Garrett Cole's a one-touch.
Yeah, Garrett Cole got to be a one-touch. I thought we were going to get like a booklet or something they couldn't fit in the box. You know, something nasty. And Shohei would have been a great, yeah. Is code on back? Yes, code is on back. I'm not going to turn it over for you, G23. But otherwise, not our best baseball break. We have 2 more later tonight that should both be better. No, they only come with 1 card, Lively. Normally it's 1. That's a first ever box where we've had 2 cards. What is this, a redemption for Ants? Garrett Cole. Hit the score. I'm sorry. I know that break was way below our standards for a normal baseball break. Definitely our dustiest break of the night. Alright, let's take a look at the hits. A couple nice hits in Luminaries, but some nice $20, $30, $40 stuff, but nothing super crazy in that one. So one of the risks we always take anytime we go back and do like a 6-year, just like all the rookie classes are defined. There's nobody to like speculate on, you know. Most of the rookie classes, like 21 rookie classes, mostly dead except for Jazz. Sometimes we do very well and we unearth crazy cards like a redemption for a gold prospect Ellie De La Cruz from like a couple weeks ago. And sometimes we just skunk out, and we just kind of skunk out here. No, they've done those redemptions before. Topps does those when they when they don't have time to like print them up and they just do them on the sticker like that. We've seen those plenty of times. Casey Mize, your one touches in this break. From Topps Chrome Black, we had the Sal Frelick. We also had the Jordan Lawler. We have the John Smoltz Luminaries Masters of the Mound /10. And then we have the redemption for Garrett Cole. And that is going to do it for your break.